A new bill was submitted that looks to tax our Second Amendment right at an exorbitant rate, but only for citizens, not government or law enforcement. And this would look to make a $2,000 item cost $20,000. Yeah, you're going to want to hear about this one. Before I jump into that, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, and that's Lear Capital. Guys, the United States is broke and it's just going to keep on printing money, which is why you and I have to do something to protect our savings. That's one of the reasons that I buy physical gold and silver from Lear Capital. They ship it directly to my door in just a few days, and they can also tell you how to protect your retirements by adding gold to your 401ks or IRA accounts. Head on over to LearGG.com or call 1-800-260-5075 and get your free investor guide. With a Google rating of 4.8, over $3 billion in transactions, and over 90,000 happy customers, they'll be sure to help you start to protect your investment and your retirement with gold and silver. Once again, check them out at LearGG.com or 1-800-260-5075. Thanks to Lear Capital for being a sponsor of this channel. Hey everybody, my name is Jared and this is Guns and Gadgets, and on this channel I bring you Second Amendment news every single day, no matter where it happens, from litigation to legislation and everything in between. And today we're talking about a bill that was submitted on Friday by Representative Don Breyer out of Virginia, Democrat, shocker. And this looks to tax our Second Amendment right away. Yes. Now, the official text of this year's version is yet to be released. Like I said, it was just submitted 2 days ago on Friday. But he submitted this same bill last year, and I'm going to guess that the majority of the bill is going to be the same. This year's bill is H.R. 5135. Last year's bill is H.R. 8051. And it's called the Assault Weapons Excise Act. It's a pretty simple and straightforward bill. Let me read it to you. In addition to the tax imposed by subsection A, there's already a tax on firearms. There is hereby imposed upon the sale by the manufacturer, producer, or importer of any of the following articles a tax equivalent to 1,000% of the price for which so sold. A. Large capacity ammunition feeding devices. For the purpose of this subsection, the term large capacity ammunition feeding device means a magazine, belt, drum, feed strip, or similar device that has an overall capacity of, or that can be readily restored, changed, or converted to accept more than 10 rounds of ammunition. Now, of course, certain devices are not included, and those are an attached tubular device designated to accept and capable of operating with .22 caliber rimfire ammunition. For the purposes of this subsection, the term semi-automatic assault weapon means any of the following: a semi-automatic rifle that has the capacity to use a magazine that is not a fixed magazine and has any of the following: a pistol grip, a forward grip, a folding, telescoping, or detachable stock, or the ability to otherwise fold or adjust in a manner that operates to reduce the length, size, or any other dimension or otherwise enhance the concealability of such rifle. A functional grenade launcher, a barrel shroud, a threaded barrel. A semi-automatic rifle that has a fixed magazine with the capacity to accept more than 10 rounds, except for an attached tubular device that is 22. Any part combination of parts, component, device, attachment, or accessory that is designed or functions to accelerate the rate of fire for semi-automatic firearms, but not convert the semi-automatic firearm to a machine gun. That's your FRTs, your binary triggers, and the like. A semi-automatic pistol that has the capacity to use a magazine that is not fixed, and any of the following: a threaded barrel, a second pistol grip, a barrel shroud, the capacity to accept a detachable magazine at some location outside of the pistol grip, a design which is identical to or nearly identical to a design intended for a machine gun, a manufactured weight of 50 ounces or more when unloaded, a stabilizing brace or similar component, a buffer tube or other part that protrudes horizontally behind the pistol grip, a semi-automatic pistol with a fixed magazine that has the capacity to accept more than 10 rounds, A semi-automatic shotgun that either has a fixed magazine with a capacity to accept more than 5 rounds, or does not have a fixed magazine and any of the following: a folding, telescoping, or detachable stock of pistol grip, or bird's head grip, the ability to accept a detachable magazine, a forward grip, functional grenade launcher, and any shotgun with a revolving cylinder. All belt-fed semi-automatic firearms, any combination of parts from which a firearm described in clauses 1 through 8 can be assembled, and a frame or receiver of a rifle or shotgun described in clause 1, 2, 3, 6, and 8. Now, they don't want you to tax, remember, 22s, or any firearm that's manually operated by a bolt or lever action, or that is only capable of firing rimfire. So basically everything, all of the guns, would be taxed at 1,000% of the purchase price. Now, last year when this went through, remember this is submitted by a member of Congress, 435 members. Last year it only got 41 co-sponsors, so I'm thinking that there's not enough support anyway. Plus, we are lucky enough to have a slight majority of Republicans in the House, although we've seen that the majority for Republicans doesn't really matter, because the 15 that turned their back on us last year with the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act have led to a whole bunch of things like bribing states for red flag, because they agreed that we've got to do something. And you're going to see more about that with the ATF's new rule coming out by the end of the year on who has to be an FFL and universal background checks. See that video if you haven't seen that yet. So Breyer has submitted this. I don't think it has a chance, but I wanted to bring it to your attention anyway, because like I said in the opening, if you buy a rifle, like a Daniel Defense that costs $2,000, if this were to pass with the excise tax lobbied on that, it's a $20,000 rifle. Yeah. Let me know what you guys and gals think down below, and I thank you so much for your time and appreciate the ability to bring you this news every day. Check the channel back often. I put out videos multiple times a day, and I look forward to talking to you all again. Go out today and enjoy your freedom, which is guaranteed by the Second Amendment. Take care.